So let's look at what are the characteristics of a person with purpose. Well, first off, she had a clear vision of a preferred future. It started with her parents, who had a vision of what she could do. And then she had a vision of what she wanted and how she could do it. And she stuck with that vision because she had a purpose she was passionate about. And she overcame the grind and the chaos of bigotry, bias, lack of opportunity. She created her own opportunity with a sense of purpose and a passion to make a difference. And by mastering the art of vision, strategy, and execution, we can do that too. A strategy, she had a strategy to achieve that vision. She had a way that she was going to accomplish it. She was going to get her degree. She was going to get a job. She was going to be part of that meeting. She was going to make sure that they knew that she knew what she was doing, right? And then she executed on that strategy. She didn't just sit back, even when roadblocks came and they said, "You can't be in this meeting." She said, "You need me in this meeting." She went anyway. We can not just dream of a better future, but we can bring those dreams to reality in vivid color. Thinking the movie theme is going on today, but think about The Wizard of Oz. It starts in black and white, but when she lands in the wonderful land of Oz, everything comes to life in brilliant color vision. I think was the term panavision or color vision at the time, and that could be your life. It can suddenly come to life in those vivid living colors. It can continue to evolve and to inspire you throughout your journey, even when the journey is changing. It becomes that GPS that guides you to your destination and around the inevitable obstacles that you're going to face. So, vision is more than just goals and tasks. It's living a life that is aligned with your core values, your ambitions, and the impact you want to have. All of us want to impact our world, whether it's our workplace, our children, our spouse, our community. We want to have impact. So, it's bigger than just the task. It's about imagining a life that aligns with your values. What's in your bag of important things, right? Vision is your compass for life. It's about moving forward with passion. Without a vision, you can end up aimless and indecisive, unsure of where you're headed or how to get there, and never really reaching that satisfaction of the dream that you have. But you want to keep your vision front and center so that it reminds you every day of where your destination is and how you want your movie to end. For some of you, you're visionary thinkers. And so envisioning a future that you desire is easy for you. You can picture something that's not already present. But for some of you, that's really difficult. You're a concrete thinker. And so imagining something that doesn't exist is your challenge, but you can do it. Visionary thinkers, you got three or four visions going at one time. Your challenge is honing in on one of them. What's the one that is the most important to me and sticking with it? So that's kind of how that goes. And so one of the things we're going to use is this tool that's going to help you figure out, well, what is my purpose? What is my vision of a better future? It's called the 70-30 principle. And in the 70-30 principle, think of it as right-handed and left-handed. What I do in my dominant hand, which for most of us is right hand, lefties think left hand, right? So it's easy for me. It's unconscious competence. I don't think about it. I pick up my pen and I write. I pick up my fork and I eat. I don't concentrate on it. I just do it without thinking. So I want you all to do this. Is a seems like a very simplistic exercise, but I want you to do it. Pick up your pen in your non-dominant hand and write your name. When we do things in our non-dominant hand, it's hard work. I have to think about it. Simple things, even brushing my teeth with my left hand is just awkward. It just doesn't feel right. It's not natural. So I want you to think about the things in your life that are natural to you. They're your strengths. They're energizing. They're not challenging for you to do. And then I want you to think about the learned behaviors, your 30 that's in your left hand. What are the tasks that you do that are draining? I have to concentrate on them. Um, they're learned behaviors. It's not that I can't do them, and I may even be really good at them, but I don't enjoy them. They're draining. Where we want to be in our life is this balance of 70% of the tasks that I do are in my unconscious competence so that I have the energy to do the 30% that is not in my conscious competence, that's draining. If we're upside down, if 70% what I do is in my left hand, I'm going to be so exhausted at the end of the day. Everything's upside down, right? So we want to learn to leverage our strengths because that helps us develop the strategies to realize our vision, and it helps us understand what it is that we're good at. Your strengths actually open the door to clarifying the things that you're passionate about and what your purpose is. So I want you to take a minute, but do this personal reflection. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 minutes to think about and list what are the tasks that are in my 70, what are the tasks that are in my 30? So you might start by just writing down all of your tasks, daily tasks, both at home and at work, and drop them in one of those two buckets and see where the most fall. And then kind of rate what is my 70/30? Am I actually at a 50/50? Am I at a 30/70 or an 80/20? The reality is we can only sustain being out of balance for about a year, and then we hit burnout, complete just um, we're not designed that way. And think about what stage, maybe you just took on a new job, so you are out of balance, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm learning new processes. I'm learning new things because this is a new job. So this is temporary. But if I've been in this job for 15 years and I'm still at a 30/70, mm, that's burnout, right? That's where my peace is low, my hope is low, my fulfillment is low. So take just 2 minutes to kind of make this list. So we're looking at the daily tasks: phone calls, emails, scheduling, social media posts, meetings, taking kids to soccer, whatever that might look like, right? And the things that are in our 70 are the things that will help us identify what our passions are. And your passions, you're going to utilize those passions and those strengths to energize you and excite you. So our vision is our passion, but in order for it to be realistic, it has to use our superpowers. It has to fit into the things that we're actually good at. um, I'm never going to get to sing the national anthem at the World Series, no matter how passionate I am about singing, if the only place I should ever sing is in the shower, right? That's just not going to happen. You think about the little boy that almost every little boy wants to play Major League Baseball, or these days it's soccer, you know, but I'm never going to get to do that if I can't play the game. I'm terrible at it. So your passions and your purpose are going to align with your strengths. So this exercise helps you look at, what is it that I'm good at? What do I really enjoy doing? And it's energizing to me. I don't have to think about it. Don't, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate. Am I good at this because I've done it for 20 years? Or am I naturally good at this because I love it? This is what, Katherine Johnson loved math. I can't imagine that personally, but but she loved doing math and solving problems. So what is it that you love? That's the question we're looking at here. And then realizing that it's your passion that empowers you to fulfill your purpose and to overcome those challenges that are there, that get in our way and keep us, or try to keep us, from our success. Passion is that intense enthusiasm or love for something. And our passion encompasses our vision. I love this. Therefore, this is what I want to see in the world. Our passion is what fuels and energizes us to help us persevere and stay the course, stay on track, and take that next step, even when it's challenging.